fuck do I change this? Oh wait, just fucking told me. Let's not do that. It's a bit advanced sitting. Advanced. Fuck. Not doing that anymore. Advanced. Whatever. I'm just. Oh, I got 8 views on this one. 16. Oh wow. I have 126 views on my stupid ear rape. Yeah. Dislikes. I'm on my way to becoming a world-class YouTube leech. Okay. So, Half-Life. It's a game everybody knows if they've ever been on Steam. I hope. It's a good game. The first Half-Life was very revolutionary for video games, and this one was just as, if not more. So, I think this is where I left off. Well, should I restart from the beginning? I could do that. No, cancel. Okay. Okay. New game. Point insertion. Now, in the first Half-Life game, the plot goes is that you fight through Black Mesa after you cause a huge attack from aliens. You always see this guy in the background sometimes. It's not really a plot point, but in the end it's important. Because this guy, known as the G-Man, is basically your employer, quote-unquote.
To imply you have been sleeping on the job.
You see him all around the game in the first and second. You won't ever interact with him, but he will sort of be in the shadows.
Until
here, I'll let this monologue go and I'll turn on captions.
Well, let's just
didn't fucking do it.
Say your hour has come again. The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference
so,
in the world.
I'll pause, I gotta explain this. He basically, when you finish the campaign in Half-Life 1, you get put in this sort of bus with him, and he explains that you've done very good. Me and my, administrators or something like that, his other employers have decided that you are very valuable to him. In that, because your ability to cause chaos and work your way out of very extraordinary circumstances. He basically says you have a choice. You can work for us, you'll be put into a sleep state like a coma, and then we'll wake you up when we need you again, or you'll die. Your choice. And the Half-Life, or the G-Man is very, very powerful, so, it's best to go with it. Now, of course, it doesn't matter what choice you make in the game, it just kills you, or it shows that, but the canon is that you do say yes, and now you're being woken up again, so you can fight again for the G-Man. Now, Half-Life 2 Episode 1 is, has more plot than this, and it's more, sort of important, but I don't have that, unfortunately, just haven't gotten out to buy it. So, and now you're being woken up again, blah, blah.
So, wake up, Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ashes.
God, I played this game a lot. So, here we are, Half-Life. Just walk around.
See, you go, no matter how many times I've been relocated, I never get raised it.
Nope. This is, in the original game, you basically never go outside into the city. because you're stuck in the laboratory and there's chaos, and this takes place years after that, where the Combine, which is a you fight aliens in the first one, and it's revealed that they sorry, it's revealed that they were basically just wildlife compared to they're just basically wildlife, whereas the Combine, these guys are the new force that controls the new city. Yeah. Fuck you.
Cut it out. That's enough of that. No more. Stop that. Cut it out. That's enough of that. Don't drink the water. They put something in it to make you forget. I don't even remember how I got here.
Poor guy. Fuck.
Never gets on, but they're always departing, but they never arrive. And the ones that do arrive, they never leave. You never see them go. They're always full. No one ever gets on, but they're always.
Welcome. Welcome to City 17.
So, and these guys basically completely dominated the world in 7 hours. They defeated all of America's armies, all of that, or every world's armies for that matter, and now they control the world. Well, let's go.
I've got a standard relocation coupon just like everybody else.
About that beer I owed you. It's me, Gordon, Barney from Black Mesa. Sorry for the scare. I had to put on a show for the cameras. I've been working undercover with civil protection.
Pacing's a little bit slow, but that's fine. In the beginning, at least. What is it?
I'm in the middle of a critical test.
Sorry, Doc, but look who's here.
Great Scott! Gordon Freeman! Expected more warning.
Yeah, you and me both, Doc. He was about to board the express to Nova Prospect.
Well, Barney, what do you intend?
I'm thinking.
Alex is around here somewhere. She would have a better idea. Here?
Oh, as long as
So yeah,
he stays away from
as it goes, we've
okay?
been put in Black Mesa, or not in Black Mesa, sorry, that's where we're trying to go. No, that was fucking destroyed. But what I mean is the G-Man put us in here because the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference, and he basically wants to tip the tide of the war for some reason. We're not sure what he wants exactly, but
Pile up some stuff to get through that window and keep going till you're in the plaza.
will do, buddy. So you know, this is one of the first things, like, one big thing about Half-Life is its tutorials. Now, you don't see it doesn't spoon-feed you things like a lot of tutorials in games will. It does it on its own in a cool way. It's like, here it teaches you that you can pick up things and stack them to get over to high places. Which is, you know, useful information, I'd say. There's this lock that just sits on the handle and prevents you from opening the door. So, this is where things get sort of interesting. Here's another tutorial. It teaches you that you can pick things up and throw them. Now, I already knew that, of course, but if you're a stupid player and you haven't discovered that yet, you can sort of, it does teach you to do that. That's a glitch, by the way, that I'm doing. You can turn around and then start bunny hopping. Shit, I'm not very good at it. But it'll make you go super fast if you do it right. Alright. So, this is one of the few cities left. Checkpoints, things flying around, combine everywhere, but we need to go this way. There's a lot of things to check out, but it's sort of boring. Fuck, I'm so bad at this. My bunny hopping is like off because of my mouse. Okay. I don't know, my guy's fucking dead. Here.
Always starts. First the building, then the whole block. Our place. Don't worry.
He's one of us.
Fuck these guys.
That's enough of that.
Fuck your furniture. Fuck your windows. Give me the chair back.
I told you they'd be coming for us next.
Just this once, I hope you're wrong.
No more.
No more. Alrighty. So yeah, we'll just go upstairs. Sometimes the animations are a little bit fucky looking, but it's whatever. Time to run. This is where it gets a little more exciting.
Get in here, quick! Keep moving, head for the roof!
Alrighty. So this is the part where we run like hell. But we can't run. We can just walk. Nothing's bothering us. So then they'd really fuck you over here.
Ha, no, you don't.
So yeah, there's no way to escape, but then you're rescued by the not-so-lovely Alex.
Dr. Freeman, I presume. You better hurry. The Combine can be slowed awake, but once they're up, you don't want to get in their way. Dr. Kleiner said you'd be coming this way. I don't think it occurred to him that you might not have a map. I'm Alex Vance. My father worked with you back in Black Mesa. I'm sure you don't remember me, though. Man, a few words, aren't you?
Yeah, so I'm a protagonist in this game. Can't actually talk.
Remember him from Black Mesa? Your old administrator. Don't get my dad started on Dr. Breen. Through here.
What is you looking at? So one thing to note about Half-Life and Half-Life 2, so you notice how it keeps on like saying loading? Instead of having level selects and shit like that in most games, it's completely linear. You never stop, you never go to some menu to select the level or move on. It's always just this, and you're with the character from start to finish.
Today we're finally on the verge of having a better life. Here, let me buy you a drink.
I need to find a better bee hopping thing. Jump. No, fuck. Okay. Oh my god, this fucking blurred bastard. Here it is. There we go. Should work. Here. And wheel. Didn't fucking work. Oh my dick. Bind element up plus jump. Really think plus jump.
Oh, and by the way, nice to finally meet you.
Where did she get to? Lamar, come out of there!
Uh-oh, everything all right, Dr. Kleiner?
Oh, hello, Alex. Well, almost all right. Lamar has gotten out of her crate again. If I didn't know better, I'd suspect Barney of trapping and... Oh my goodness. Gordon Freeman. It really is you, isn't it?
I found him wandering around outside. Bit of a troublemaker, isn't he?
We owe a great deal to Dr. Freeman, even if trouble does tend to follow in his wake. I must say, Gordon, you come at a very opportune time. Alex has just installed the final piece for our resurrected teleport.
Yeah, this part's a little bit boring, but
Nonsense. Your talent.
now let's sit through it.
Let's just see if this thing works, okay?
Well, it's here. There you are.
Doesn't never work. That never works the first time. It works the second time.
We can't keep him here long, Doc. It'll jeopardize everything we've worked for.
Same thing if you use the book.
That's right, Barney. This is a red letter code. We'll inaugurate the new teleport with a double transmission.
You mean it's working? For real this time? I still have nightmares about that cat.
No. There's nothing to be nervous about.
Cat?
We've made major strides since then. Major strides.
What cat?
Doc, he's not taking the streets. You might as well get him out of his business.
What? Oh dear, you're right.
I think the book always goes in like orange and comes out green too.
I've got to get back on my shit, but okay. Here we go. Ah! Get it off me! Lamar! There you
Head
are.
crab.
I thought you got rid of that pest.
Certainly not. Never fear, Gordon. She's debeaked and completely harmless. The worst she might do is attempt to couple your head.
Get that thing away from me!
Here, my pet. Up. No, not up there. No. Careful, Lamar. Those are quite fragile. Oh, fine. It'll be another week before I can coax her out of there.
Yeah, longer if we're lucky.
Dr. Barney, you're not an animal person.
Well, Gordon, go ahead. Slip into your suit now.
So,
Well, Gordon,
this is the
like
suit.
your HEV suit.
Yeah, you use it in the last game.
I've made a few modifications, but I'll just acquaint you with the accessories. The Mark V hazardous environment suit has been redesigned for comfort and utility. Oh dear.
Doc, we don't have time for this. At least get that suit juiced up for you.
Good idea. There's a charger on the wall. I've modified your suit to draw power from Combine energy outlets, which are plentiful wherever they patrol.
Meanwhile, let's get this show on the road. You coming?
You coming?
Gordon, why don't you position yourself near the panel over there and wait for my word?
Isaac, are you there?
Yes, Eli. Bit of a holdup on this end. You'll never guess who found his way into our lab this morning.
That's not who I think it is.
Indeed it is. And it's our intention to send him packing straight away in the company of your lovely daughter.
Are you ready for us, Dad?
We're all set on this end.
Then let's do it.
Let's see. The master's field function cell limit, and I'll clamp the manufacturer LT orbital. Conditions could hardly be more ideal. That's what you said last time.
Hey, yeah, about that cat.
Initializing in 3, 2, 1.
So, this part, another tutorial, it teaches you that. Sorry.
Dear me, you're right. Gordon, would you mind
Yeah.
plugging us in?
So, it teaches you that you can.
Right there, Gordon.
I fucking know. I'm trying to talk. God. Teaches you that you can plug things in, and you'll use that later on in the game.
You gonna let Gordon throw the switch?
Let me show the switch. Do it. Pew pew. Yeah.
Very good.
Okay.
Final sequence.
Here we go. Find stream mode. Is the stream okay so far? Can you hear me in the game?
Well, did it work?
See for yourself.
Hey, Doc.
Thank goodness. My relief is almost
It's palpable.
Fantastic.
Well, I can't take all the credit. Dr. Freeman.
Is he? What? That's a hooker name, not Isaac.
Go ahead and bring Gordon through.
Right you are. Speak to you again in a few moments.
Good job, Gordon. Throwing that switch and all. I can see your MIT education really pays for itself.
All right,
Smartass.
Barney. Your turn.
Gee, thanks.
Gordon, as soon as you're in position, we'll send you to Eli.
And not a moment too soon.
If you'd be so kind.
Good luck out there, Gordon.
Yes, indeed. We're ready to project you, Gordon. Bon voyage, and best of luck in your future endeavors. Final sequence. The hell? What is it?
Fucking.
It's your at the freaking headhumper.
Lamar, Teddy, no! It's Lamar with it. Forget about that thing.
He's coming through, Dad.
What's going on here?
I'm not sure. It seems to be some kind of interference.
Gordon, stay put. We'll get you out of there.
Something's drawing him away.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you? How did you get in here?
Get him out of there.
Teddy doesn't wait in the field. It will peel you apart. Just lost Gordon. What's going on?
I wish I knew. I'm encountering unexpected interference. Don't worry, Gordon.
There he is.
Oh, we're losing it again.
The man I saw. I'm all but certain it was Gordon Freeman.
So yeah, Gordon Freeman's a big deal. And the Combine know it, Dr. Brain knows it, everybody knows it. Everybody knows that Gordon Freeman is a big deal.
Behind you. Shut it down. Shut it down.
You must get out of here. Down out of sight. I'll come find you.
Alright, so now we head this way. Combine scanners, which are very pesky things. Oh, yeah, gotta get our crowbar. Alright, so now we can sprint, which is very useful. Give me.
The Citadel's on full alert. I've never seen it lit up like that. Get out of City
So
17
yeah,
as
it's on
fast
full
as you
alert
can,
because
Gordon.
hey,
Take the old
Gordon
canals,
Freeman.
right? They'll get you to Eli's lab. It's a dangerous
Tons of
route, but
fucking
there's a whole
scanners being
network of
sent out.
refugees, and they'll help you if
You
they
know.
can. I'd come with you, but
Basically,
I gotta look
we're
after
fucked.
Dr. Klein. Oh, and before I forget, I think you dropped this back in Black Mesa.
Crowbar was probably one of the
Good
most
luck out there, buddy.
sort of iconic weapons of Half-Life. Just a simple crowbar, but it was a trusty tool, and it's become sort of a symbol for Half-Life games. Shit. So yeah, this part's alright for the scanner. So we have to head this way. There's no way to dodge these bullets, unfortunately. Now we head. Yep, warm me up. Now we get our first gun, the pistol. It's a pea shooter. It not very accurate. Well, it's more accurate than some of the guns, but it doesn't do damage. Well, it does damage, but not a lot. Unless you're point blank and you're aiming for the head, but otherwise, not the best weapon to use. So, now we just gotta wait, practice this. Still not very good at it. Basically, the glitch is you'll start accelerating infinitely, and you'll never stop getting faster until you hit a wall or something with it. So, iconic glitch. It's using a lot of speedruns to make the game a lot quicker. So just gonna jump on here. Yep, okay. So, friends are back. Don't want to waste ammo, so we're just gonna use... Ow, okay. That was a bad idea. Oh god, what was that? Usually pistol ammo is very plentiful, sort of like a weapon that you can fall back on if you're low on anything. But sometimes it is good to be a little bit sparing with any ammo, including the pistol. Try to avoid using it if it's not dire. Or avoid using any ammo if it's not dire, honestly. I like the music for Half-Life. It's a little bit, it's just nostalgic for me, at least. But it sort of fits the whole feel of, like, these weird cyborg aliens and shit. Actually, I don't know if they're cyborg. I don't know too much about the Combine themselves. I just know that they're very Combine-esque. Oh, shit. Where do I go? Oh, here. bet they use like these pea shooter guns because like in the event that someone does get a hold of the damn the guns, like takes it off of a combine, you can't do too much damage. But then again, we're Gordon Freeman. Now I want you to look on the TV screen that we're about to see. Okay, you'll see the G-Man. You see, he's right there, sort of looking at us. Ortogons are pretty
Good thing you found us. You're not the first to come through here.
This is the Freeman. The Combine's reckoning has come.
yeah.
Look, we're just a lookout for
Now it's ironic because you had to kill a lot of these guys in the first Half-Life, but I guess you freed them, and now they sort of worship you as a godly being. Not really godly. I shouldn't say godly, but one that is very powerful, I guess. Well, they respect Freeman, and while they are a lot smarter than every other human, they do respect the Freeman, or Gordon Freeman, which is us. Oof, fat ass. Okie dokie. So, now this is a barnacle, and it just taught you that if you fly into that thing, you get eaten up. It's another sort of tutorial thing. Gross motherfuckers they are. And they're everywhere, so we'll have to deal with them. Yeah, just getting mowed down.
Hey, over here! Help!
So, what we need to do... Ow, fuck. Who? From where? Oh, hey there. So, yeah, this guy's gonna shoot at us, so... Shit. Forgot where I'm supposed to go. Ow. Do I have to just rush him? Oh, yeah, in here. That's right.
Station 12, come in.
This is
Get armored up.
We heard 12 go down now. Surgical strike units are targeting railway stations. Repeat, civil protection is coming down on underground stations. We're already getting refugees from 9 and outlying. Looks like we're
Dead.
Station 8, do you copy? Station 8, are you there? We have confirmed reports of manhack. Repeat, they're filling the underground with manhack.
Sort of when you get the fuck out of here. Avoid the barnacles.
We're here! Keep going, friend. That station is raided, but there's others up ahead.
Okay. Dear God, die, motherfucker. Okay, where to now? That's right, up here. Here it teaches you that you can throw things into the barnacles and they'll string it up. Just another, like, it teaches you things without spoon feeding you like some games. And you get these explosive barrels and think, boom, you kill pretty much all of them. Not all of them, but you get the picture. That's the beauty of Half-Life. Not a lot of games do that. I fucking hate this part. Fucking shot that out of his hand. Bastard. Ready. What the fuck? See that? That's... Oh, it's supposed to be a reflection. That's fucking stupid. Oh, I have to go up there now. Fuck me. How do I get up here? I just want to do this. Where the fuck do I go? I don't remember. Oh, here. I'm fucking stupid as shit. Golly. Time to run. Ready. Or not. Or it's just gonna bounce. Those fucking... damn it. I don't think sometimes. Super speedy. Right. So now we're gonna get fucked in the ass by motherfuckers. Forcing you to seek cover. So what's that? I've done that before. Okay. So you have explosive barrels here. There's one back here. not. It wants you to explode the barrels, but I guess I could have done that. Just thinking, don't want to waste time. Alrighty, right there.
Civil protection is on to us. We're tearing up the railroad, covering our tracks. Looks like we're going to be the last one through. Be glad you're not the guy they're looking for. The bastard doesn't stand a chance.
That's us.
All members CP unit in City 17.
These are manhacks. Devices used by the Combine to sort of, I don't know, smoke other communities out. They're weak, but in numbers, very annoying. They really just chip away at your health if they hit you. They're still kind of scary. I hate losing my health in stupid ways like that. Happens a lot, sadly. So, there's ammo and health back there. There's stashes hidden all over the game. Dear God. Now we get our first automatic gun here, submachine gun. Now ammo for it is less, widespread compared to the pistol, so we try to use it sparingly at first. We'll get a lot more ammo for it later on, though. Alright. Oxygen. Our aux, get up a little bit. The aux is our suit. We can use it to sprint, use our flashlight, and breathe underwater for short periods of time. So, this way. Let me die. Ow. I'm about to die. Bitch. Fuck. Might not live through this part. Sometime here. Yeah, it is. Fogged this part. I'm stupid, sorry. Are you still entertained? Is this okay? Here. Okay. Ow. Damn it. You sure? Okay. Fuck me. Ow. Ah! I'll be back, start the stream soon.